Sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
This Saturday from 9 to noon, it's the Market at the Meridian, featuring homegrown, home-baked, and handcrafted items, plus lamb, eggs, beef, and pork. Market at the Meridian in the northeast corner of the city parking lot at 2nd and Douglas in Yankton.
The following is a presentation of Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball on KYNT. Yankton Post 12 would like to thank their team sponsor, First Dakota National Bank. For more than 150 years, First Dakota National Bank has been providing South Dakota families and businesses with personalized banking services. Now it's time for Post 12 Legion Baseball on KYNT.
Shades to the outside portion of the plate. The 2-2 fastball, outside edge, and he gets him a delayed strike call. That is a punch out to end the top of the first. Matthew Sheldon rips this one out toward right. It'll be another base hit for him. Rugby rounding third. There will be a play at the plate. The slide. He's safe at home. The ball gets away from Bentz, and heading over to second is Sheldon. He's safe. Yankton takes an early 1-0 lead here in the top of inning number 1. Obliterates one out toward right center. And it is gone. The Yankton Bucks walk it off on a home run over the right center wall. The buck stops here at Riverside Field.
You are listening to Yankton Baseball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT and RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
All right, day 2 of the Super Regionals here at Riverside Field. Yankton Post 12 still playing host to Sioux Falls Post 15 West. Yankton with the 1-0 lead in the best-of-3 series. A ticket to Brookings and the Class A Legion Senior Baseball State Tournament on the line. Yankton victorious last night 6-3. Samuel Goki went the distance, and a really solid performance, not just from him, but from the Yankton offense as well. A couple big innings put them in an advantageous position here this hot afternoon in Yankton. I'm Bryce Ladwig alongside Brayden Butler. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. We are sitting in the broadcast booth, brought to you by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct 605-653-2250. Brayden, you were out there setting up the camera in the outfield. It's a hot one.
It is warm, to say the least. I believe 93 is the temperature that's on all the thermostats right now. Heat index above that, near in triple digits. It's going to be a warm one today. Potentially 2 games needed for us to decide who's going on to the state tournament today. Should be a fun one, even with the heat for sure.
Fans of the game today brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you're traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Your last game review, we already went over it, but that is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Story of the game today brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. For Yankton, it's going to be taking care of business in Game 2, trying to avoid having to go to a Game 3. End things early here today. That is obviously the goal for Yankton at Post 12 and go to the state tournament for the second year in a row. Your key to the game, a.k.a. your vision of the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Brayden, what do you have for us?
Key today is going to be at aggressive base running again, but also I want to say aggressive base running all the time, and I kind of leaned on that there. In reality, it's going to be playing solid defense today. I feel like we lean on the base running maybe a little too much, but the defense is something that is going to be very important today for Yankton. They don't have a lot of pitchers in their rotation that are big strikeout guys. The ball gets put into play a lot. That defense has to be solid behind them, and that's going to be crucial today.
All right, starting pitcher breakdown brought to you by Vision Care Associates. As we turn our vision towards the pitching mound, you should be considering turning your eyes to the experts at Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton, that's Vision Care Associates.
I'm not going to start talking about one pitcher and then tell you about the actual starter, like I just did, but I digress there. It's Owen Washon.
It's the heat,
It's
man.
the heat's getting to me, man. Owen Washon. Owen Washon will be on the mound for game number 1 here, potentially of 2. He's got 34 1/3 innings pitched in the regular seasons across 9 games, 5 of those starts, a 3-1 record. Allowed 14 runs, 10 of them earned, and issued 12 walks. He's a 2.04 ERA, a 1.25 whip, and a batting average against a 237. Been very, very good on the mound this year, has Owen Washon. And we'll talk about it more in the starting lineups. This is the exact same lineup from yesterday, except Goki goes to third and Washon goes to the pitcher's mound. So you're getting a lot of turnover from yesterday. A lot of guys playing the same exact positions of that big win last night. But Washon on the mound is going to be the driving force behind the defense.
Key batter of the game brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton.
I want to give a shout-out to the entire back half of Yankton's lineup from last night. Usually your top of the order guys, your 1, 2, 3, 4, those are the table setters, and then the cleanup hitter. He cleans the table in the 4 spot. But 5 through 9 yesterday, all of them got hits, all of them scored runs, and chief among them was Evan Sirk. He finished 2 for 2 with a run scored, an RBI, and a walk. He's going to be an important part of that back half of the lineup again today. Yankton top to bottom has some very good bats. Evan Sirk's a guy I'm watching in the back half of the lineup today.
All right, and day 2 of the Super Regional, as I mentioned. Let's look at how all the brackets are shaping up around the state. And we'll start with number 1, Harrisburg Gold, hosting number 15, Rapid City Post 3 at 20. Harrisburg won that one 10-0 in game 1, so they have game 2, which actually should maybe almost be wrapped up. We'll see if we can find that score for you as the broadcast continues. I looked at what time it was. It was at 11 a.m. A lot of these are actually early games, so we should. I didn't even think about that. We should have some scores for you here, maybe coming back from break. Rapid City Post 22 won their first game 8-0 over Huron. Renner Royals hosted Spearfish, won their first game 10-0. Sioux Falls East defeated Harrisburg Maroons 7-4. So they're up 1-0. Number 5 Watertown took care of business against number 11 Pierre. They squeaked by them 3-2. Yankton, as we already mentioned, beat Sioux Falls West last night 6-3 to have a 1-0 advantage. Aberdeen did fall to Brandon Valley. We have our first upset. Number 7 Aberdeen fell to number 9 Brandon Valley at home 5-2. And so now Aberdeen will have to dig themselves out of a hole there. And then, of course, Brookings absolutely perfect. Facing no one.
Automatic bid. Yankton got it last year. Brookings gets it this year. It takes a little bit of edge off when you get into the postseason, when you got that automatic bid as the hosts of the state tournament.
Pre-game coach interview today brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. Caught up with Coach Drew Lawrence following the matchup last night. Let's hear what he had to say. Coach, congratulations. Big victory for Post 12, as you just heard, 1-0 lead now in that series. When you're in a best-of-3 series, you have a 1-0 lead. Does that change any plans you may have had?
Yes. I mean, we have plans for everything. Like, we have plans, mostly pitching. Pitching, we have plans. If we would have won the game like we did, we have an idea of who we're going to go. If we lost, we have an idea of who we're going to go. So it only changes that. Other than that, it doesn't change anything. But I think everyone has plans in place. Maybe we just over prepare. I'm not sure, but we definitely are. With us winning the game, are definitely have our plan ready to go.
Are you waiting until tomorrow to say the pitcher?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we'll wait just to be safe and make sure, because you never know. Kids may wake up with sore arm. You never know. So, tomorrow we'll roll out who we go out there with.
Samuel Goki, what a performance on the mound. Under 100 pitches, goes the complete game, and also relied on his defense, which did a really nice job behind him today.
He does such a good job of throwing strikes, and he throws strikes with all of his pitches. And his curveball is really good. He's incorporated a changeup this year a lot. Him, I mean, we knew what we were going to get out of him. We knew he was going to get outs. We knew he wasn't going to get a ton of strikeouts. But we like kids. Over the years, we just like kids like that compete and go out there and just, here you go, let's see if we can do it. And he really pitches the Yankton way as far as that goes.
A big fourth inning for Yankton. Some big innings, but that was the biggest. A lot of guys getting some hits, a lot of runs coming across 4 to be exact. And what kind of clicked for Yankton there in that fourth?
Our bottom of the order got us this win here today, along with Goki. I mean, our 6, 7, 8, 9, I think all had base hits. Gavin had a big 2 RBI hit there. Those guys got on base, and then we found ways to score. So we had good at bats all day. But if we finish a game and Kamshoff and Sheldon haven't had any RBI, usually it's a struggle for us. And that they didn't have any RBI today, and we were able to get a lot because of those guys at the bottom. So huge team effort for those guys.
Well, 1 game tomorrow, maybe 2, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Coach, I'll let you go talk to James and then go address your team again, all right?
Appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, that was Coach Drew Lawrence joining us for our post-game coach interview, acting as our pregame here this afternoon. We'll go ahead and take a break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show after we thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Oh, now do it.
Helps if you unmute me. Start with First Dakota National Bank here. For more than 150 years, they've been providing South Dakota families and businesses just like yours with personalized banking services. First Dakota National Bank is the proud team sponsor for Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball. We'll also thank Tuxedo, a real truck company. Also America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. And lastly, Yankton Medical Clinic. So much care, so close to home.
All right, we'll be back here from Riverside Field, day 2 of the Super Regional here on KYNT and KYNT TV.
In they come and out they go. That's what's happening at Lewis & Clark Ford with our new 2024 Ford F-150s. I'm Brandon Tykrow. When we get in a newly designed 2024 F-150, they're not sticking around long. Buyers are loving the new engine options, the standard 12-inch display screen, heroic towing capacity, and a packaged version to fit every budget. Stop in and see why the 2024 Ford F-150 is the hottest truck on the market. Lewis & Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Things are about to heat up, but don't sweat it. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We've been proudly serving Yankton since 1948, and our expert technicians are ready to help you stay cool and comfortable all summer long. Whether you need installation, maintenance, or repair, we're here to ensure that your AC is running at peak performance. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
Hot dog, it's camping season, and we have just the thing to fill your cooler. Sheboygan Hot Dogs. Grab your campfire roasting stick and Sheboygan's all-beef hot dogs and get ready to make some memories. Proudly produced at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Are you or a family member receiving Medicare calls asking if you've received your new Medicare card? This should be a red flag, as Medicare is not sending out new cards, and Medicare will not contact you to ask you about your card. If you have, or someone you know has received this type of call, and they gave out their Medicare number, please contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Jump into the future of transactions with Explorer's mobile wallets, now including Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Replace your bulky wallet with a sleek, secure, and simple payment method. Say hello to swift and easy payments. A tap of your phone is all it takes. Whether you're shopping online or at your favorite store, adopt the cutting edge in payment technology with Explorers Credit Union's mobile wallets and make your financial journey a whole lot smoother.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
There you go, Brayden. We did it. Welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee's double smile in every aisle. Umpires of the game brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the diamond, a three-man crew for the Super Regionals. Starting lineups brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. We bring in the guy, Brayden Butler.
Yeah, I think that's actually the most accurate.
We go get the guy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, we're starting off hot today, aren't we? Let's start with the Sioux Falls Post 15. I wrote down east. I meant west. We're starting out really great today.
East, west, north, south.
Sioux Falls Post 15
Renner.
West. You know, they're also out there somewhere. Adler Jensen will be batting leadoff today, playing left field. We'll go through their batting order as they will bat first. Batting second will be Tucker DeHaan, playing right field. Caden Kirchner will bat third, playing center field. Jackson DeHaan behind the plate today, batting cleanup. Noah Hollingshed playing third base, batting fifth. Brock Aids batting sixth, playing first base. Designated hitter Tyler Olson will bat seventh. Ian Stokes inserted into the lineup today for game number 2 of this potential 3-game series. He will play second base and bat eighth. And Caleb Goodroad will be playing shortstop, batting ninth. With the designated hitter, Jack Kiso will not hit for himself. He will pitch today for Sioux Falls West. As for Yankton Post 12, how they line up out in the field, it'll be Evan Sirk in left field, Austin Goebel in center, and Easton Fieser in right. Third base will be Samuel Goki, the only change from yesterday's lineup. Shortstop, Lucas Kamshoff. Second base, Tate Bestie. First base will be Matthew Sheldon. Behind the dish, Gavin Johnson. And on the mound, Owen Washon. Those two are your battery today, and Washon will bat for himself. No designated hitter in the lineup for Yankton Post 12.
All right, thank you, Brayden. And they're doing the official starting lineups out there right now. We'll actually send it to a break. First, I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll start with the UPS store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And lastly, Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com.
All right, we'll be back here in the Hy-Vee pregame show. First pitch around the corner. You're in KYNT and KYNT TV.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Yankton Medical Clinic has made convenient care even more convenient for you. They have newly extended hours Monday through Friday, 5 to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sundays noon to 4, with their pharmacy open during these times as well. Appointments recommended, but walk-ins are welcome. When you or your loved ones need care, no matter the time or day, count on Yankton Medical Clinic, now offering extended convenient care hours, providing so much care so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Whether it's to watch the game, eat out with the family, or hang out with friends, Checkers Sports Bar and Grill is everyone's favorite place to eat. Checkers' menu has mouth-watering burgers, satisfying sandwiches, and wraps, and of course, wings. With 18 specialty wings flavors, there's a sauce for everyone. Like to mix it up? Try their sauce of the month. Head to Checkers Tuesday to Thursday 4 to 11, Friday to Sunday 11 to 11 on Walnut just north of 4th Street in Yankton. Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
First pitch is brought to you by Lewis & Clark Ford. Lewis & Clark Ford is a proud sponsor of Yankton Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. First pitch temperature 93 degrees, 14 mile per hour winds from the south. So carrying out to the outfield, and head coach for Sioux Falls is Coach Thurlow, and for Yankton, Drew Lawrence, assisted by Traker and Peyton Mueller. You mentioned, right, it came back from break. Brayden, I guess we just didn't really think about it that way, but playoffs in the series, so they mix up home teams. Yankton is the away team in this game.
That's not going to cause me any troubles today.
Should probably fix our scoreboard.
Even though they're on the home side dugout and, at Riverside Field in Yankton. Yankton Post 12 is the road team because of postseason.
Yankton never gives up their dugout.
No, yeah. It's bigger. It's like, no, we're getting our dugout. You can go over there. You can be the home team. We'll hit first, but we get our dugout.
We're not leaving our home.
But so we didn't go through the batting order for Yankton since they are batting first. So leading off will be Tate Bestie, followed by Lucas Kamshoff, Matthew Sheldon third, Owen Washon in the cleanup spot, Easton Feeser bats fifth, Samuel Goki sixth, Evan Sirk 7th, Austin Goebel bats 8th, and Gavin Johnson, the catcher, rounds out the order, batting 9th. No designated hitter today for Yankton, much like yesterday, as Owen Washon will start on the mound and hit for himself.
All right, keep talking. I'm fixing something here.
That should be a good one today. I mean, we didn't go over how they're lined up in the field for Sioux Falls Post 15 either, so I can go over that. Adler Jensen's in left field, Caden Kirchner in center, and Tucker DeHaan out in right. Around the horn inside the diamond, now Noah Hollingshed at third. Shortstop will be Caleb Goodroad. Second base, Ian Stokes. First base, Brock Aids. Catcher today, Jackson DeHaan. On the mound will be Jack Kiso completing your battery. Designated hitter will be Tyler Olson hitting in place of Kiso today for Sioux Falls Post 15 West.
Tate Bestie, leadoff hitter for Yankton, and he had a single yesterday and actually had an RBI, not on the single, but on a 6-4-3 double play. And a strike in there. It's 0-1 from the left arm of Kiso. An off-speed pitch there. And we're underway. Game 2 of the Super Regional. Pitch number 2, also a called strike. Very similar pitch, 0-2 count. Kiso getting set from the stretch and delivers. And Bestie hits this one out toward left, shallow left. It might get down. It does. An opening base hit for Yankton. Tate Bestie on base. Very soft hit out toward left, but the exact definition of hit it where they ain't.
That's my exact words. We're about to be that when you threw it to me, Bryce. But yeah, nobody was there. It dropped in that no man's land between the left fielder and the shortstop in the shallow left field grass.
And that brings up Lucas Kamshoff. We need to know about him. Good at baseball.
Good at baseball, understatement.
And first pitch to Kamshoff misses high and outside. In yesterday's action, Kamshoff had a single that was in the third. Also flew out to center, grounded out to short. Having a really nice regular season. We'll get to that after this pitch. And the 1-0 count. And swings hard through an off-speed pitch, 1-1.
Yeah, in the regular season for Kamshoff, he hit .463 at the plate. You know, nothing too crazy. Almost 500 with runners in scoring position at a .580 OBP, which put him at a 1.365 OPS.
And Kamshoff sends this one out toward right. It is gloved by DeHaan out there, and Tate Bestie will retreat back to first base, so 1 away. That brings up Matthew Sheldon. Matthew Sheldon had a slump in the middle of the Legion this season, but as I say that, I also want to let you know, the bookends of the season, one of the hottest bats in the lineup.
And you know he's hoping to keep that rolling here into the postseason.
And sends this one into someone's windshield behind us here at the stadium, probably.
Idam Park over there.
It's a foul ball, 0-1.
Sheldon did go 1 for 3 yesterday. We heard Coach Lawrence talk about in the pregame. Him, Lucas Kamshoff, no RBIs between the two of them, but Yankton still got a pretty comfortable win, 6-3.
And a chopper over to short. Goodroad decides not to flip over to second, gets the sure out at first, throws out Sheldon, but the runner does advance into scoring position, and Tate Bestie 2 away for the pitcher today, Owen Washon.
Sean got a chance to help his own cause. Didn't record a hit yesterday, but was very good in the regular season at the plate. .305 batting average, 29 hits, 9 of them for extra bases, including a home run. He had 19 RBI and 23 runs scored.
And so Owen Washon, that's a pitch from Kiso, takes the ball on the outside, 1-0. Pretty windy day today.
Yeah, that wind looks like it's changed direction since we started. It was blowing out for a moment. Now it's back in.
And the 1-0 swung through by Washon, reached out. Kind of an uncomfortable swing, it looked like, so it's a 1-1 count. Kind of an unsure swing, I should say.
I got him on a breaking ball there. It's a different angle with a left-handed thrower on the mound.
And it tips that one into the glove, which is a called strike, so 1-2 count.
Yankton hasn't faced many lefties on the mound this year.
A 1-2. And off-speed pitch misses the outside zone. Count now even at 2-2. 2 outs here. Runner on second, Tate Bestie. Yankton just wants to take care of business here in game 2 of the series. Ball in the dirt. It is blocked behind the plate by DeHaan. And so we have a full count.
crucial at bat here for Washawn. Trying to get a run early on is 0-0 on the top of the first.
Payoff pitch. Bestie takes off, and Washawn sends this one out towards center, but it will be gloved out there by Kirshner, and that will be the third out. So in the top of the first, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. And the bottom half of inning number 1 is coming up right here on KYNT and KYN TV. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, including Aztec. Aztec of Yankton was founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now, they're offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And Avera, moving health forward. And finally, One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. Back in 60 seconds here on KYNT and KYN TV.
I'm Father Lacey, and hiking allows me to show my faithful spirit. Being out in nature allows all of those things to work together in my head so I can see how it's all connected. To be able to take these things that I'm pondering and draw them back into the ministry, into that life here at Mount Marty.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
The warmer months can be wonderful times that allow for plenty of fun outdoors. However, while you may be enjoying the outside time, pests and insects may be trying to find their way inside. Eliminating a pest infestation and ensuring they don't return can be tough to do on your own. But with Olson's Pest Technicians by your side, you can rest assured you're fully protected. Locally owned and operated since 1966, Olson's Pest Technicians provides reliable pest control services to residential and commercial properties. Visit 800KILBugs.com.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
Adler Jensen leads off for Sioux Falls West, has an 0-1 count, and with Sean delivers this one, is sent out toward right. It will be foul, lands to the north side of the Yankton bullpen, and so it's 0-2 count.
Beauty of having the box score for yesterday, we can give you Jensen's stats. He batted out of the 2-hole yesterday, moves up in the lineup today, went 1 for 3.
And this one also sent into foul territory. Sheldon gives chase, but no chance at that one. Count remains.
With that 1 for 3 day yesterday, Jensen also had a run scored in the loss.
The 0-2, and Gavin Johnson got up to send this one around the horn, but it is a ball call, so it's a 1-2 count. And the 1-2. Hit right back toward with Sean. He'll glove it himself. Underhand over to Sheldon, and they get the out. That's one away.
Oh, Sean was going to play a factor in that out one way or another. Thought he had the punch out on the pitch before, but able to take care of business on the comebacker, and that brings up the guy who was the leadoff hitter yesterday, Tucker DeHaan.
Tucker DeHaan, lefty in the left-handed box. So righty versus lefty is with Sean. Gears up and fires a ball on the outside, 1-0.
DeHaan had a quiet day yesterday, ended up going 0 for 4 at the plate.
And this one's sent out toward center. Going after it is Goebel, light jogging toward the infield, gloves it for the second out.
Both pitchers getting off to good starts here outside of that leadoff single from Tate Bestie in the top of this inning. It's been 5 straight outs ever since.
Brayden, I'm going to show you something you can't laugh on here, okay? Just compose yourself, all right?
Very composed.
This is not for on air. This is just something I want to show you. All right, so anyway, in the left-handed batter's box, Caden Kirshner now sends this one. It's a hopper over to Kamshoff, charges it, and sends it over to Sheldon. A 6-3 put out. And that will end the bottom of inning number 1. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. And that will end the first inning. Now that's your scoreboard update with no score. Brought to you by Edward Jones, financial advisor Colby Cook. To win at sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact Colby Cook, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Call 605-653-4860. Back in 1 minute. This is a Super Regional on KYNT and KYN TV.
Did you know Sherco offers more than egg tarps? As an industry leader in construction, waste, and flatbed tarping systems, Sherco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and grain carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best, demand Sherco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
And welcome back to Riverside Field. Bryce Ladwig alongside the legend Brayden Butler. Inning number 2 is upon us. No score. Do you look at it as a compliment, Brayden, or an insult?
What?
When I call you the legend.
I don't. If you insult me by calling me the legend, you got a weird way of insulting people.
Well, I'm better at insulting than that.
I know for a fact. I've been the butt of those jokes.
Easton Fieser leads off for Yankton, the top of inning number 2. And breaking ball called strike, 0-1.
Haven't seen this much this year. Lefty-lefty matchup with Fieser out of the left-handed box. Went 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday in game 1 of this series.
Takes a pitch on the inside, brushes it off the plate, 1-1.
Showed quite a lot of pop in the bat during the regular season. Batting average just under 270, but had 4 home runs and 29 RBI in the regular season.
And the 1-1 called strike again. This one right in there on the inside, so from Kiso. Words are hard. It's a 1-2 count to Fieser.
I should say that was tied for the team lead in RBI, or leading the team in RBI and tied for the team lead in home runs.
And Fieser pokes this one, sends it into foul territory, giving chase over there is third baseman Hollingshed, but he can't get there in time. 1-2 count. We have an entire just group past the right field fence out there in their lawn chairs.
I was first guy out there. He had a Sioux Falls West T-shirt on. As I was walking back from setting the camera, I'm like, "Oh, you got the best seat in the house out here, huh?"
So the 1-2, and Fieser takes that one. It's a 2-2 count. It was one of those situations. Did you see Fieser actually took his hand off the bat as the pitch was coming in? So hopefully he knew that was going to be a ball. And the 2-2. And Fieser lifts this one toward left. Backing up is Jensen, and he gloves it for the first out of inning number 2. And those will bring up Samuel Goki, pitching hero from game 1.
Pitched the complete game, allowed only 2 runs. I believe ended with 5 strikeouts yesterday. I got the box score in front of me. I'll confirm that. 5 strikeouts on the mound across that 7 innings pitched. 92 total pitches for Goki on the mound yesterday. Playing third today.
And Goki zips this one out toward right center. It is down for a hit. Second hit of the game for Yankton. And Samuel Goki will be the second base runner for Post 12. It brings up Evan Sirk, who really had a nice day yesterday.
I was about to say about Goki, he went 1 for 3 with a run scored yesterday, but he got on base too quick for me to get there. But Sirk, we talked about him in the pregame, 2 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and RBI. Basically every stat category, he filled it up yesterday at the plate.
And Kiso delivers high. It's a 1-0 count. Coach Drew Lawrence doing the Macarena over there in the
Hey, Macarena.
Or just giving signs, one of those two things. And the 1-0. And Sirk, a one-hopper over towards second. There'll be no attempt at second. They'll get the runner in Sirk. So runner advances. There's 2 away.
It's the second time today we've seen something like that with the runner on first base and a grounder to the infield, to the middle of the infield as well. Just too much speed off the first base bag. They don't try to turn 2, get the sure out at first.
They'll bring up the road runner, Austin Goebel.
Meep.
Center fielder for Post 12. Kiso delivers, breaking ball misses away, 1-0.
2 runs scored yesterday for Goebel, 1 for 3 at the plate. I believe he reached base on a fielder's choice in one of those. Very good regular season for him as well, leading the team in stolen bases with 19 coming in. I believe he had a couple, at least one yesterday in the win.
Ball misses away again. 2-0 count now to Goebel. Kiso checks and delivers. Goebel thought about pulling the trigger there, but wisely holds back. It's a 3-0 count.
That was always my my Achilles heel at the plate. A pitch around my eyes. It just looks so good.
The 3-0, and that one misses low, and Austin Goebel draws a walk. So runners at first and second with 2 outs for Yankton Post 12. I thought your Achilles heel at the plate was swinging the bat.
My Achilles heel at the plate was the plate.
We're just being there.
And the bat. My baseball in general.
Just being there.
Baseball.
Your presence was your Achilles heel.
Yeah, one time I missed a fly ball in center field and it went off my collarbone. Yeah, I'm not good at baseball.
There you go, man. I was a teener all-star. No big deal.
I was in like the 4th grade, though. I got better with the glove.
That brings up Gavin Johnson. Johnson, a strike called in his first pitch of his at-bat, 0-1. Also had a nice day. He was our high B offensive player of the game yesterday.
Yeah, two runs scored off of it, or 1 for 2.
Ball gets away from the catcher in DeHaan, and both runners advance 90 feet. So Yankton's go-ahead run is 90 feet from home. Runners at second and third. Sorry about that, Brayden.
It's fine. Saved me from myself, honestly. I was stuttering. 1 for 2 yesterday with a run scored and 2 RBI for Gavin Johnson. Very good season behind the plate and at the plate for him. Ended up with 13 hits, 2 of them for extra bases, including 7 RBI and 8 runs scored. Had a middle part of the season where he was just on absolute fire.
The 1-1, a high chopper. Hollinshed throws over to first, gets him in time. So a 5-3 put out. Strands 2 runners. There were no errors, and there was 1 hit, but no runs. And we go to the bottom of inning number 2. Special thanks to our sportscaster partner, Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. And FNBO, the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, they've been with you where you are. And the UPS store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT and KYNT TV.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Did you hear about R22? No, that's R2D2 from Star Wars. I'm Miles from Larry's Heating and Cooling. R22 is the refrigerant that's used in your older central air conditioner. Some companies are saying R22 is no longer available. Well, that's just not true. It is not manufactured any longer, but at Larry's, we had the foresight and now have a huge surplus. We'll even give you the first pound free. Does your central air need R22? Call Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
All right, bottom of inning number 2. It's Jackson DeHaan at the plate as an 0-1 count.
Yeah,
welcome Sean working.
Welcome to the plate to DeHaan. He loud foul ball to start things. Another loud one there that goes foul.
So 0-2 is the count. See a police patrol vehicle out there looking for you, Brayden, past the left field fence.
Oh, they'll never find me.
0-2 to Kamshoff at short. The throw over to Sheldon is in time. So 6-3 put out. That brings up Noah Hollinshed. Hollinshed, the third baseman. He's had a couple plays over there defensively.
Yeah, he just wanted to end second inning there as well. That last ground out from Johnson.
Do you think you can outrun the police?
I can't outrun most things.
And the first pitch from Sean. Strike called. High in the zone, 0-1.
If the officer was 87 and had a hitch in his step, maybe.
And the 0-1. This one fouled just above the net. And so 0-2 count. So a lot of loud and sharp foul balls, as you mentioned, Brayden.
And Hollingshed was one of the 2 runs that came across for Sioux Falls in yesterday's game. He went 1 for 3 in that one, so does have a good bat on him.
And that one misses low and away, 1-2 count. I see the Oracle made our KYN TV screen.
One of the best right there.
James Sibrick of the Yankton P&D. Can't just, no context, say the Oracle. Be like, what? 2-2 counts, that one misses.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And the 2-2. And Chopper Washawn tries to grab it. Charging is Kamshoff. The throw over to first gets him in time. What a play from the shortstop, Lucas Kamshoff. It was a chopper. Owen Washawn tried to make a play at it, just missed. And I think it was one of the situations where Kamshoff, maybe he thought he was going to have it as well, so made a late charge and just really showed that arm strength.
Yeah, it was a great play by Kamshoff. Again, we're going to be seeing him make plays like that at this field for years to come, even though he's a senior here for Yankton Legion, playing Mount Marty at the next level.
Brings up Brock Aids. Powerful right-handed hitter, and a curveball hits the outside edge for a strike. Paints the black, 0-1.
Playing first base today like he was yesterday for Post 15. Went 1 for 3 with an RBI yesterday. I believe that was on a sac fly.
Another strike called, 0-2. The 0-2 from Rashawn. And a check swing did go around, so it's a drop third strike, though. And that is Gavin Johnson sending it over to first. So an odd strikeout, but a strikeout nonetheless. And that block behind the plate, could have saved a base runner. That is brought to you by Hy-Vee. Excuse me. The block of the game is brought to you by H&R Block. Open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. Is located across the street, kind of, from Hy-Vee, though.
Yeah, he just had Hy-Vee on the brain. It happens.
Yeah, I always got Hy-Vee on the brain, man.
They got the deals.
Got the deals. All right. And so that is no score on the scoreboard here at Riverside Field. Scoreboard update brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Top of the third, Yankton Bats coming up here on KYNT and KYNT TV.
Conquer the day and reach new heights with Rise Fuel energy drinks. Rise Fuel is ready to help elevate your performance. Packed with essential vitamins and nutrients, Rise Fuel gives you the power to push harder, go faster, and perform better. Whether you're hitting the gym, the field, or the track, Rise Fuel has your back. Fuel your ambition and unleash your potential with Rise Fuel energy drinks. Rise to the challenge with Rise Fuel. Ignite your passion and dominate your game.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT.
Call 605-653-4860 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs.
I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
And welcome back to Riverside Field. An 0-1 count. Tate Bestie at the plate, and that one misses high. It's a 1-1 count.
It's been a fun first couple innings so far. Still scoreless between these two teams.
Kisa delivers, and Bestie sends this one behind us in the press box. 1-2 count now.
Moving quick already. It's already the top of the third.
Way to jinx it, Brayden. That's going to be like a 4-hour game. And the 1-2. And chopper over toward second. Has to reach for it. Stokes throws over and gets Bestie. A late hop on that ball. And so a 4-3 put out, and that brings up Lucas Kamshoff. Nice walk-up music for Lucas Kamshoff there.
I wonder if he picked it or if that just happened to play.
And it's been hit hard out toward center. I say that. I don't know why I said hard. It was just a fly out to center field. Coming in is Kirshner. It just obliterates that ball, and it's caught by the center fielder. But there's 2 away for Yankton. That brings up Matthew Sheldon, grounded out to short in his first at-bat today.
Is that Michael K for the Yankees that had that one time? It's high, it's far, it is caught on the warning track.
No, that was radio voice, the former radio voice of the Yankees. All right, and a 2-hopper over towards short. And up with it, good road, throw over in time. And a 6-3 put out ends it. In the top of the third, there were no runs, no hits, no errors, and no runners left on base. And, I mean, that was a fast half inning there. So there you go. Bottom half inning number 3 coming up. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, including Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And Floor Tech. With your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech, 665-4839. And Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton Sports. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. And State Farm, Roy Wilcox. Excuse me, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, State Farm, Roy Wilcox will help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball. Brayden will have the play-by-play when we come back. I just realized that I took that. And we'll be back in a minute here from Riverside Field.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family.
We have an experienced and extremely caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments.
With an office located in the heart of Yankton at 1818 Broadway, we're centrally located for all patients in the area.
Whether you need fillings, crowns, or bridges, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox.
Contact Elwood Family Dental Care today.
University of South Dakota football and volleyball season tickets are available now. The KYNT football team reached new heights in 2023, totaling 10 wins and hosting 2 home playoff games. South Dakota volleyball continued their tradition of success last season, clinching a share of the regular season Summit League title. Join the party this upcoming season and secure your seats today. For ticket information, visit goyotes.com.
2-0 count to Tyler Olson of Sioux Falls West. And this side 3-0s will turn over play-by-play to the legend himself, Brayden Butler, for the next couple innings.
Yeah, 0-0 here, bottom of inning number 3. Yankton's got a couple hits on the board, but that's the only thing either offense has been able to muster so far. That one finds the strike zone for strike 1 from Owen Wishon. Wishon will lead off the next half inning for Yankton. But right now he's trying to keep his hot start going against Tyler Olson. This is a hard grounder to the second baseman, Bestie. He scoops it up. It's a 4-3 put out to get things rolling here in the bottom of the third.
This whole Yankton being the away team is really throwing me off.
Yeah.
It's unnatural.
It's not the way it should be.
It's not the way God intended for this to happen.
I think the way the time it's happened this year was it one of the classics?
Yeah.
They had to be the road team for one of the games. Stepping into the box here is Ian Stokes, the second baseman. Did not record any stats at the plate yesterday as he came on as a courtesy runner, though. First pitch by him for strike 1. A 1 outside for ball. It's a 1-1 count now to Stokes. 0-0 still the score here. Early on in this one, bottom of inning number 3. Game 2 of this 3-game Super Regional Series. If Yankton wins, they advance to the state tournament. That one misses low for ball 2. Sioux Falls West wins. We go to game number 3, winner take all here, immediately following this one. 2-1, swung on and missed. There's strike 2. It's a 2-2 count now to Stokes. Caleb Goodroad on deck. Then it goes to the top of the order if it gets to him with Adler Jensen in the hole. Wishon, the 2-2, looking for his second punch out of the day. And he will get him swinging there for strike number 3. Second punch out in the last 2 innings brings up Caleb Goodroad. Goodroad yesterday did record an RBI, but ended up going 0 for 3. Brought that run in on a ground out to the shortstop, Lucas Kamshoff. First pitch to him here, misses high for a ball. One 1-0. Wheels and deals does with Sean. Got a piece of it, does Goodroad, but it's back into the glove of Johnson for a strike. Sean working quickly with the 1-1. Foul tipped again back into the glove. Back-to-back pitches. Got just a nibble of them. I need to take a bigger bite if you want to put it in play in the 1-2 count now for Goodroad. 1-2. Swung on. This one popped up in foul territory. Matthew Sheldon giving chase near the first base dugout, but that's out of play. We will re-rack him and try it again with a 1-2.
Just I heard nibble, and I was like, what is happening? Love it.
I always got food in the brain. Look at me. 1-2 pitch here coming from Washawn. A 0-0 ball game. That one misses outside for ball 2. The 2-2 from Washawn. Looking for back-to-back punch-outs. And he'll get him swinging for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. Ends inning number 3. No hits, no runs, no errors. Nobody left on base. Your score is 0-0 heading to the top of the 4th. That scoreboard update brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cookta. Contact Colby Cookta today from Edward Jones. They're member SIPC. Call Colby at 605-653-4860. The Yankton Bats in the top of the 4th inning when we return in 60 seconds. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYNT-TV.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to get down and dirty with full-time benefits and great pay? This is Luke from Hydro Maintenance. Come join our maintenance team where every day is something new, from electrical and all the way to hydraulics. We need your hands-on experience and mechanical knowledge. Hydro Maintenance is waiting for you. At Hydro, you will be a part of a bigger story, a story shaped by you. Apply today. Jobs.hydro.com. That's jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
¿Está buscando una casa para comprar? Me llamo Deb Speck de Vision Real Estate y puedo ayudarle a encontrar la casa perfecta. Yo sé que la barrera del idioma puede ser difícil, pero puedo facilitar el proceso. Escoja a un agente que se habla español. Envíeme un mensaje de texto 605-661-9398.
Owen Washawn leading off the top of inning number 4, looking to help his cause. He's already in a 2-0 count. Flew out to center field earlier in this one, trying to be the first base runner of the 4th inning. That one just misses outside, despite a good frame job behind the plate by Jackson DeHaan. 3-0 count. Washawn taking all the way, and that one will bounce in his batter's box. Had to do a little skip to my Lou to get away from that one. He'll take first base on the walk. Brings up Easton Feeser to the plate. 0-0 your score here at Riverside Field. We're on the top of inning number 4. If Yankton wins this game, they go to the state tournament next week in Brookings. We'll have coverage of every game, Yankton and everybody else at the state tournament here on KYNT-TV. Thank you for joining us today for Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball on KYNT and KYNT-TV. That one a little high and tight. Feeser had to duck out of the way. It's a 1-0 count to him. Samuel Goki on deck. Evan Sirk is in the hole. Jack Kiso still going to work on the mound. The 1-0. That one misses the zone as well. Ball 2. It's been 6 straight balls to start this inning from Kiso. Trying to settle in here for the lefty. The 2-0. That one clips the zone for a strike. Mentioned earlier, not many lefty-lefty battles we've seen this year. Feeser doesn't see a lot of pitches running away from him when they got break on it. Usually he's expecting them to cut in from right-handed throwers. The 2-1 fouled over to the Yankton dugout. What a grab by Sean Turner over in the dugout. Two count after the foul tip. 2-2 pitch from Kiso. Feeser sends this one out to right field. The right fielder getting, no, it will drop in front of him. He'll play it short, not let anybody advance. Washawn moves station to station. A walk and a single back-to-back here to start inning number 4. Put runners at first and second with nobody down in the inning to bring up Samuel Goki. Looking for the first run of the ball game as we're still tied 0-0 here in the 4th.
Some of you soccer folks may say nil.
0-0. Goki shows bunt, but pulls back. Called strike anyway. Throw down to second, trying to get Washawn. Goes into center field. Feaser takes off for second. Washawn takes off for third. Now you got 2 runners in scoring position with Samuel Goki still at the plate in an 0-1 count. Washawn did get caught off the bag there at second, but sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good as that throw sailed into center field. He was lucky and good on that one. Showed the wheels to get to third base in time as well. Goki finds the right gap. He could give Yankton a 2-0 lead. 0-0, still your score here in the 4th. Kiso comes set, working out of the stretch for the left-handed thrower. He fires home. This one sent out to right center field. Right fielder getting under it. He will glove it for the out. Runners both take off, tagging from second and third. Everybody's safe, and there's the first run of the ball game. Owen Washawn steps on home plate. Sac fly RBI from Samuel Goki. Yankton leads 1-0 here in the top of inning number 4.
Just like that, Yankton able to put the run on the board. See if they can just utilize this. Brayden had that big 4th inning in game 1. See if they can have a big 4th inning here today.
One of the most dangerous teams in all of baseball. Yankton Post 12 in the 4th inning this week. Evan Sirk to the plate. Talked about him in the pregame. He was our key batter to watch in this one. That one misses high for a ball. Sirk did ground out to the second baseman earlier on in this game. Yesterday had 2 hits. Went 2 for 2 with a walk, a run scored, and RBI. That one misses inside. Ball 2 to Sirk. 2-0 pitch from Kiso. That one almost off the helmet. Sneaks behind the head of Evan Sirk. Smart play by Sirk, too. He kind of dropped the bat down so it didn't tip off of it as it was coming towards him. 3-0 pitch. Taken all the way is Sirk, but he'll take that for strike 1. Austin Goebel on deck, followed by Gavin Johnson in the hole with 1 down in the inning. 1-0 Yankton leads here in the top of the 4th. That one misses high for ball 4. Runners at the corners now for Austin Goebel as Evan Sirk draws the walk, the second of the series, first of the day in terms of walks for Sirk.
Austin Goebel, beep, beep.
Beep, beep. Taking his time. He's getting the call from Drew Lawrence in the third base coaching box. Sirk's got a lot of speed at first. Would not be surprised if they try having him take off. First pitch in there for strike 1. Say if you put Sirk on second, it takes away the double play ball. With the speed Sirk and Goebel have, the double play is not guaranteed anyway, even on an infield ground out or infield grounder. The 0-1, Sirk takes off. That one misses high. DeHaan with a throw down. Sirk slides in safely at second base. Stolen base for the speedy Evan Sirk. Puts 2 runners in scoring position. The lead runner only 90 feet away. That's Easton Feaser at third.
Evan the Muscle Sirk. Use that since football.
It's been a while. That one misses high for a ball. 2-1 count now to Goebel. Gavin Johnson on deck, and there's the top of the order, Tate Bestie in the hole. Only 1 down in the inning, 2 runners on in scoring position. Sirk at second, Feaser at third. 3-1 count now to Goebel. Kiso in danger of walking the bases loaded. At the top of the order, waiting in the wings here, Bestie, Kamshoff, Sheldon, Gavin Johnson as well, rounding out the order. He's on deck. That one fouled off by Goebel and out of play. No, they're going to say it was a balk. He didn't come fully set before coming home, and that balk will bring a run home. Feaser scores on the balk, and it moves Evan Sirk to second base, or to third base from second base. So now the third run of the inning is 90 feet away. 2-0, Yankton leads in the top of the 4th. The 3-1 pitch. This is outside for a ball. Gets away from the catcher. Cirque's coming home. He's not going to be challenged. Another run scores. 3-0 Yankton leads, and now Goebel's on first base following the walk. 3 runs all coming in this 4th inning of play. That makes 7 total in the 4th inning between yesterday's game and today's game so far.
Yankton so close to punching that state tournament ticket. Of course, we'll be covering that.
Wasting no time, taking off for second base is Austin Goebel, and he will slide in safely. Overslides the bag, but a throw off the bag means he was able to scurry back. Beep, beep. That Coyote's never catching him.
Of course, it's when he has only a handful of games left of us covering his athletic career, then that's when we come up with the new nickname / phrase for him. Beep, beep.
The Roadrunner himself.
But no context, just maybe.
Maybe. If you weren't here for the start of it, you'll never know. It's a 1-1 count now here to Johnson. He takes that one inside for a ball. 2-1 count now to the catcher. Tate Bestie on deck. Lucas Kamshoff in the hole. 1 down in the inning. 3 runs already plated in the top of the 4th. That's giving Yankton this 3-0 lead. Kiso taking some time to look at Goebel at second base. He'll fire home. That one misses the zone for ball 3. 3-1 count now to Johnson. Kiso had a very good first 3 innings, but now struggling here in the 4th as he walks Gavin Johnson. 2 runners on for Tate Bestie. Only 1 hit and 2 base runners total through the first 3 innings for Kiso. We're going to get a mound visit here in the 4th. Yankton leads 3-0. See if there's a change being made or if this is just trying to calm down his catcher. We're going to take a quick break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. 3-0 Yankton leads during this during this mound visit for Sioux Falls Post 15. 30-second break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
Campsites full at Lewis and Clark Lake? Hey, you can still enjoy all what Yankton has to offer this summer by staying at the Holiday Inn Express or Fairfield by Marriott. The Holiday Inn Express features large rooms with free breakfast and happy hour. The Fairfield by Marriott offers you comfortable modern rooms, free breakfast, and plenty of parking for a boat or camper. Get a great rate and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield or Holiday Inn Express in Yankton direct.
Welcome back in here. KYNT, KYN-TV, Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball. They lead 3-0 in the Super Regional round. Game number 2 of the Super Regional Series over Sioux Falls Post 15 West. It's an 0-1 count here to Tate Bestie following our mound visit before we went to break. 3-0 Yankton leads. That one misses low for a ball. It's a 1-1 count. Lucas Kamshoff on deck with Matthew Sheldon in the hole. Runners at first and second after back-to-back walks drawn by Austin Goebel and Gavin Johnson. That one misses low and inside for ball 2 to Bestie. (2-1). This is outside for ball 3. We'll see how aggressive Bestie is at the plate here on a 3-1 count. A walk would load the bases for one of the best bats in the state. Lucas Kamshoff on deck. 3-1, swung on and missed. It makes it a full count. We'll get a payoff pitch. Kiso comes set. Payoff pitch. Tries to bend it into the zone, but he just misses for ball 4. Goebel was stealing third, so he slid in there and overslid the bag. Maybe struck a little bit of a pose over there at third base, too, after he slid in. I still want to credit him with the steal, but he gets third off of the walk. Drawn by Bestie. Goebel at third. Johnson at second, Bestie at first, and he's going to hit Lucas Kamshoff, his Kiso. That's going to bring Austin Goebel across to score. That is the 5th batter in a row that's been given a free base in this inning. Goebel comes around to score. Johnson moves to third, Bestie to second, Kamshoff on first. Looks like we're going to get another mound visit here. We'll see if there's a change being made or if it's just a mound visit again to try to calm things down. Got to clarify before for sure. And it looks like Kiso will be stepping out. This is going to be a pitching change here. Pitching change is brought to you by one of Yankton's biggest and best employers, and that is Hedro. When you're ready for a break, looking for a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Yankton leads 4-0 with the bases loaded here on KYNT and KYNT-TV. We'll be back in 90 seconds. We'll get the new pitcher on the mound for you as well. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYNT-TV, back in 90 seconds.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear expert since 1915.
Visit Yankton introduces the Bucket List Challenge. This interactive challenge highlights local attractions, must-see spots, and hidden gems, making it the perfect way to explore everything Yankton has to offer. This digital pass also allows users to check in and earn points for prizes. Sign up online at visityanktonsd.com. You'll be able to add the Bucket List Challenge to your phone, and your journey to savings and discovery will be right at your fingertips. Check it out today and discover Yankton with the Bucket List Challenge.
Sheldon in a prime position to do some damage as we come back from break here on KYNT and KYN-TV. He swings through the first pitch for strike one. It's a 4-0 ball game. Yankton leads. Tyler Van Rockel steps onto the mound here in relief for Sioux Falls Post 15 West. Jack Kiso's day is done. We don't have the final stats for him as there are 3 runners on the base paths. A couple ducks on the pond. The bases are loaded. And an 0-1 count for Sheldon. 0-1 pitch just misses the zone for ball 1. It's a 1-1 count now to Sheldon. Owen Washon, the pitcher, is on deck. Might have a chance to help his own cause here in a minute. Easton Feeser in the hole. Washon does step up to the plate. Yankton will have batted around in this inning. That one clips the inner part of the zone for strike 2. 1-2 count now to Sheldon. He's got to protect here. Don't want to be too aggressive, though. Swinging at something out of the zone. The 1-2. This is high. Make it 2-2. And DeHaan calling time here to talk to his pitcher, Van Rockel. Trying to calm the nerves a little bit. Wise words of wisdom, maybe. 2-2 pitch. Van Rockel kicks and deals. Sheldon got a piece of it. Fouled back into DeHaan, I think off the shin guard. Maybe off the top of his foot. Can't feel good. It'll remain a 2-2 count. Home plate umpire ran a baseball back out to Van Rockel real quick. Everybody returns to their positions. Bases still loaded. 4-0 ball game here. Yankton leads in the top of inning number 4. All 4 runs coming across this inning. Sheldon pops this one up in foul territory, but getting under it is the first baseman, Brock Aids, and he will glove it for out number 2. So 2 down in the inning with the bases loaded. Owen Washon looks to add to Yankton's lead as Post 12 is batted around now. Washon led off this inning with a walk and came around to score the first run of the ball game. First pitch to Washon. Popped up out of play over our heads here in the broadcast booth. Brought to you by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express here in Yankton. Van Rockel comes set for the 0-1. Fires home, that one outside for a ball. 1-1 count now to the pitcher, Washawn. 4-0 score, Yankton leading. Back-to-back days of next-level fourth innings for this post-12 team. I think they've scored 4 runs in both of them. They scored 4 runs yesterday in the fourth. No one misses for ball 2. The 2-1 from Van Rockel. Washawn takes it for a ball. Make it 3-1. Van Rockel at risk of walking a run home here. Comes set for the 3-1. See if Washawn takes all the way. Starts to go around, and it was outside. He tried to check up, but he went too far with it. 3-2 count. Full count situation. 2 down in the inning. All the runners should be moving here on the pitch. (3-2). That one misses the zone. Ball 4. Another run gets walked home. This time by Tyler Van Rockel. It's 5-0 now. Yankton leads in the top of inning number 4. That's Gavin Johnson who comes across home plate. Bases are still loading here for Easton Feeser. We've seen Feeser get a hold of a couple different balls this year. You know he wants another one here, sends that one up and out of play. 4 home runs on the season for Feeser. A couple of them right here at Riverside Field. Tied for the team lead in that category. Led the team in RBI in the regular season. Big chance to get some more here. 0-1 pitch, misses outside for a ball. 1-1 count now to Feeser. Bestie over at third, Kamshoff at second, Washawn at first. Feeser takes that one outside for ball 2. Van Rockel gets a call he likes from Dahan. Comes set. The 2-1 pitch. Feeser, hard shot back up the middle. That'll score at least 1, most likely 2, as Kamshoff takes the turn at second base. Throw in is going to leave runners at the corners, but a 2 RBI single for Easton Feeser makes it a 7-0 lead. All 7 runs coming across here in the top of inning number 4. Washawn scoots all the way to third on the single. Kamshoff and Bestie came around to score. That brings up Samuel Goki. Sac fly RBI. Brought across the first run of this inning. Goki sends this one out to center field. Getting under it is Kirchner, and he will glove it to put an end to the top of the 4th, but not before 7 Yankton players come across home plate. Post 12 leads this one 7-0 as they look to punch their ticket with a win to the Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament next week in Brookings. 7-0 your score as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Thank a couple of our sportscaster sponsors for making this broadcast possible, starting with Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway or over the phone 665-1222. First Chiropractic Center, making life better, one adjustment at a time. Aztec of Yankton. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road, and click careers at aztecindustries.com. And Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. 7-0 Yankton leads here in the Class A Super Regional round for Post 12 for Legion Baseball. This is Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYNT-TV. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, why are you in the garage?
This storm is bad. I'm worried about the garage doors.
Come on, what could happen?
A lot. Hail could dent the doors. Like that. And high winds could bend the doors or even break them. Like that.
So when that happens, what happens?
You call Upper Midwest Garage Door.
Upper Midwest Garage Door offers reliable storm damage repair for residential and commercial doors. We're an authorized Clopay dealer serving eastern South Dakota. Visit us at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Welcome back in here. KYNT, KYNT-TV. Owen Washon back on the mound for the bottom of inning number 4. Long wait for him between trips to the mound as they lead 7-0 does Yankton Post 12 over Sioux Falls Post 15 West. Yankton, after their win last night, 6-3, needs only one more win to punch their ticket to the Class A Allegiant Baseball State Tournament next week in Brookings. We will have every game of that state tournament, regardless of teams playing, on KYNT-TV. So be sure to tune into all of those next week up in Brookings. It's a 1-2 count here to get things going in the bottom of the 4th. Yankton does lead 7-0. Adler Jensen at the plate, grounded out to the pitcher Washon to start things back in the first inning, and he is struck out to start the 4th. The 3rd straight punch out for Washon in the 4th and the last 5 batters. He has got it rolling. He ended the 2nd inning with a punch out, ended the 3rd inning with 2 punch outs. Now he's got the 4th inning started with a strikeout of Adler Jensen that brings Tucker DeHaan to the plate. That one misses outside for a ball, 1-0 to DeHaan. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, make it 1-1.
I'm back, by the way, sorry.
You know, in the pregame when we were talking, Bryce, good to have you here.
Yeah.
The pregame when we were talking about the defense of Yankton, as that 1-1 misses outside for a ball. It got brought up that, you know, Yankton statistically doesn't really have that dominant strikeout pitcher. There's not a guy who averages over 1 strikeout per inning for the team, as that one pumped by him for strike 2. So the defense is super important. I feel like Owen Washon took that personally today with 4 strikeouts already in this one, all coming in the last 5 batters he's faced. 2-2, tried to bend it in, sneak it through the front door. Or back door. Left-handed hitter, threw me off. The 3-2 payoff pitch. That one outside, ball 4. First walk of the game issued by Washon, and Tucker DeHaan takes first base. The first base runner of the day for Post 15. Comes in the bottom of the 4th. Yankton leading 7-0. All of those runs coming in the top half of this inning. Disciplined at-bats, drew a lot of walks in the top half. Had a hit by pitch in there as well. A couple hits, a sac fly. 7 runs at the end of it for Post 12. First pitch swung on and missed by Caden Kirchner. 6-3 ground out in his first at-bat. That ended the first inning. He had a great day yesterday. 3 for 3. A stolen base as well in there. The 0-1 to Kirchner. This is low for a ball. It's 1-1. One thing Washon can't do is let himself get too tense on the mound. He's got a lot of wiggle room to work with the 7-run lead. Just got to stay loose out there. Ball gets away from Johnson. Starting to take off from first, but hustling back is Tucker DeHaan. It's a 2-1 count now for Washon on the mound. Four strikeouts in this game for Washon, including the last 3 outs recorded. 2-1, popped up. That's going to go towards center fielder Austin Goebel. He's shading underneath of it. Has to go to his right quite a ways as he was shifted to right field, but he will glove it for out number 2. Beep, beep. That brings Jackson DeHaan to the plate. Tucker DeHaan on first after his walk earlier on here. First base runner Post 15 has had today. 7-0, Yankton leads in the top of the 4th. Washon trying to keep the goose eggs on the board. Pumps that one by him for strike 1. Comes set for the 0-1. Now fires home. Just outside. Johnson tried to frame it. It's a 1-1 count. Bottom of inning number 4 here. 7 runs in the top half of this inning for Yankton. The 1-1. Popped up, shallow left field. Lucas Kamshoff giving chase, as is Evan Sirk. And Sirk has the better angle on it as he's running into the play, and he will glove it. Calls off Kamshoff right at the end there for out number 3. So no hits, no runs, no errors. One runner gets left on base for Sioux Falls Post 15 West. 7-0 is your score. Yankton leads as we head to the top of inning number 5. That scoreboard update brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. 7-0, Yankton leads, and they have a chance to add more when we come back in the top of the 5th. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYNT-TV.
As times change, technology changes. Don't be left behind by your contact lenses. Vision Care Associates now offers infused multifocal contact lenses, specialized lenses that can provide you with clear vision at multiple distances without switching between glasses and contacts. Don't let glasses slow you down any longer. Call us today to schedule an appointment to try infused multifocal contact lenses.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
Gets me every time, Bryce. We're back with the top of inning number 5. Yankton bats to lead things off here in the top half. They lead this game 7-0. It's a game 2 of the Class A Legion Baseball Super Regionals here.
I should learn how to play the organ and then play it myself.
The only organ I know how to play is in college football 25. Sometimes I play Oregon State. Anyway, 7-0 Yankton leads. If they win this game, they punch their ticket to next week's Class A Legion Baseball State Tournament in Brookings. New pitcher on the mound. Those pitching changes are brought to you by Hedro. Ready for a break? Looking for a new career direction? Visit jobs.hedro.com. Tyler Olson steps onto the mound, another left-handed thrower. And his first competition is the left-handed hitter, Evan Sirk. 0 for 1 on the day with a walk drawn and a run scored. Also stole a base in there. Went 2 for 2 yesterday. Was one of our key bats to watch coming in here. 1-0 the count. That one misses low, bounces off the dish. .0 for Olson. This is outside. It's 2-0 count now, and it looks like maybe precautionary action over here. Sioux Falls West also has someone else warming up in the bullpen just in case. 2-0 from Olson. In there for strike 1. Sirk at the plate, Goebel on deck, Gavin Johnson in the hole. That's your 3-batter minimum for Yankton in the top half of the 5th. They lead 7-0. 2-1, swung on and missed. Olson battles back with back-to-back strikes. Makes it a 2-2 count to Sirk. Tyler Olson did start this game as the designated hitter, so I don't know if he's still hitting in that place. Swung on and missed. Big breaking ball there. DeHaan able to get a glove on it and trap it so it didn't hit the ground. No drop third strike, but it is a punch out to start things here in the top of the 5th as Evan Sirk is sat down.
Tyler Olson looks like he might be a situation where he might be the ace of the Sioux Falls West team. You know, lengthy left-hander, a lot of speed, and I think maybe they just had to use that bullet to try to extend the series.
And you know, you're down 7-0. You need somebody to steady the ship here late on. And he's, you know, after back-to-back balls to start this thing, he is attacking the zone now. He's ahead 0-1 in the count to Austin Goebel, the center fielder. That one hits the zone for strike 2. Back-to-back left-handed hitters out of the pen Olson has to face. Goebel has 2 walks and a run scored so far in this one. The 0-2 from Olson. Goebel starts to go around, does go around. Drop third strike, throw down to first is there in time. So back-to-back punch-outs are how we start things here in the top of the 5th. Gavin Johnson comes to the plate now.
No, but I would bet you a Josh Bolter dollar that he was intended to be the Game 3 starter. Kind of like how you're trying to figure out who you're going to throw in each game in the best 3 series. But There won't be a game 3 if you can't.
You can't get there.
Yeah.
Johnson, hard hit ball to the right side of the infield. Brock Aids picks it up. He's going to beat him in a foot race back to first base. That is a ground out to the first baseman. That ends things here for the top of the 5th. 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors, nobody left on base. Thank a couple of our sportscaster sponsors as we go to break here on KYNT. The Fox Stop. We'll start with them for all your daily convenience and fuel needs. Make a stop at the Fox Stop. Beals Cleaners for rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services. Go to Beals in downtown Yankton. Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. And MT&RC Smith Insurance, an independent insurance agency, offer you a variety of products for your individual, family, and business needs. Owen Washon back out on the mound when we go to the bottom of the 5th, looking to hold on to this 7-0 lead that Yankton has over Sioux Falls Post 15 West. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV.
FM 1021 and AM 1450, KYNT. Yankton.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Things are about to heat up, but don't sweat it. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling. We've been proudly serving Yankton since 1948, and our expert technicians are ready to help you stay cool and comfortable all summer long. Whether you need installation, maintenance, or repair, we're here to ensure that your AC is running at peak performance. So be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Noah Hollingshed leading things off here in the bottom of inning number 5. Bryce Ladwig providing vocals on our way back in. Or instrumentals with your voice. Everybody was beatboxing back in your day, huh?
Back in my day.
back in your day, you're like 10 years older than me.
The mid-2000s.
2-0 count here to start things off in the bottom of the 5th. That one's in there for strike 1, so make it 2-1. Owen Washon going into his 5th inning of work on the mound. Allowing only 1 base runner in this game so far. Hollingshed trying to change that as he's leading things off here. Sends this one out to right field. Feeser getting underneath of it, though. Gloves it with the left hand for out number 1. Every time I write down F9 on my scorebook, Bryce, I think of the Fast and Furious franchise and how they really should have stopped that series after the 5th one.
I don't know you by your judgment. You're also, your favorite movie of all time is like Too Fast, Too Furious. So.
I love the movies. They should have stopped at the 5th one. 5th one was the perfect ending.
How old am I? I'm trying to think.
I have no idea.
We were talking about my day. One second.
That one's low and away for a ball.
Did I just turn 30? Yeah, 33.
Congratulations.
Thanks, buddy.
You are 10 years older than me. I was right.
Yeah.
23 I am for people who aren't aware of that. That 1-0 pitch misses outside for ball 2. Brock Aids at the plate. Struck out back in his first at-bat. That was in the 2nd inning. It was the first of strikeout of the day for Washon. He's got 4 so far. He's behind in the count 2-0, though. At this at-bat, this one's sent up out of play. Nobody giving chase to it. It's out of play behind the first base dugout, I believe.
I have to have at least like 2 or 3 good years left, right?
Yeah. It's all downhill from here. At least that's what I've been told.
Very steep slope.
At 23. Hey, it's all doesn't get better than this. Oh, boy. 2-1. Misses high for a ball. It's a 3-1 count. (7-0) Yankton leads here in the driver's seat, trying to punch their ticket to next week's state tournament. They win this game, they will move on. Post 15 out of Sioux Falls makes the comeback here and wins this game. We'll have a winner-take-all game 3 following this one later tonight. It's a full count now as that one's got in there for a strike from Washon. Blockades at the plate. Payoff pitch coming from Washon. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 5th punch out of the game for Owen Washon. This is the spot for Tyler Olson, but he stepped out on the mound in the last inning. See if he's still hitting here. I haven't got a look at the jersey. It looks like Olson from the front.
Yes.
All right.
All day.
Still Tyler Olson. Designated hitter to start things. Now the pitcher on the mound. He takes ball 1. Olsen grounded out to the second baseman to start things in inning number 3. Bottom of the 5th, Yankton leads 7-0. With Sean trying to keep it that way. Force Olsen to duck out of danger there. (2-0). That one bounces in front of the plate. Ball 3. Olsen most likely taking all the way here. Sean taking his time here, getting the sign from Johnson. Now he wheels and deals. Swung on and missed. Rare green light in a 3-0 count, but a deficit like you see on the scoreboard will start making you abandon maybe some traditional baseball ideologies. 3-1, that will plunk him in the back. He'll take first base. Olsen walked to first there after taking that one hard off the back. Sean was trying to pump one by him and just released it maybe a little too early there, started it too far inside.
Yeah, I felt that one.
I think our crowd mic picked up a solid thud. Puts a runner on. Second base runner of the game for Post 15. Johnson's going to step out from behind the plate and have a quick conversation with his pitcher, Sean. Ian Stokes at the dish. Struck out in his first at-bat. That was back in the 3rd inning. Caleb Goodroad on deck. Back to live action here. Sean comes set, sneaks a glance at the runner at first and fires home. That one misses outside for a ball. 1-0 from Sean. That one misses for a ball. 2-0. Stokes staying patient at the plate. Sees something he likes, but doesn't get it where he wants it to go. That one's going back near the backstop and out of play. Johnson was giving chase from his catcher spot. Good pop time from the catch. But it was over the net, out of play. Hit off the roof of the press box here. 2-1 count after that foul ball from Stokes. Runner on first base is Tyler Olsen. He's got put there from a hit by pitch. Second base runner of the day for Post 15. Owen Sean's done a good job on the mound today in his defense. He's done a great job behind him as well. The 2-1 just misses outside. They're trying to get Stokes to chase. He's not having it. Just something that's tough to do when you find yourself in a 7-run deficit. 7-0 Yankton leading. To stay patient at the plate. This one foul tipped up and over our heads, out of play. There's $1 for a fan. Got a payoff pitch here with 2 down in the inning. Important pitch for Owen Washon on the mound. Trying to get out of this 5th inning of work with a 7-0 lead. That one in there. Strike 3 looking. Hits it low in the zone, and that'll do it here in the bottom of inning number 5. 7-0 Yankton leads following that punch out. That scoreboard update brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact your Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta today at 605-653-4860. Edward Jones, member SIPC. 7-0 Yankton leads. They'll try to add to that when we come back here on KYNT and KYN-TV. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
If you're like a lot of South Dakotans, you've made a purchase online for services or products and have had no issues. Unfortunately, scammers view the internet as their playground, and they're constantly deploying new scams to attempt to take your hard-earned funds. Fraudulent websites have grown by leaps. Consumers and businesses need to check all aspects of a website before making any type of purchase. Questions regarding this scam should be directed to South Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The other day, a guy came into the UPS store to pick up some blueprints we had printed for him. While we were finishing up the order, he asked about business cards as he was about out of his current supply. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. We all have various printing needs, and the UPS store is here to help. Stop into our locations in Yankton or Vermilion and ask about our current print specials. Oh, the gentleman from earlier? We had new business cards ready for him the very next business day.
Coming back here on the top of inning number 6 here on KYNT and KYNT-TV. Tate Bestie will lead things off as Yankton looks to add to their 7-0 lead. Bryce Ladwig, if you want it back, you can have it back. Or I can claim the half inning from earlier on. Either way.
All right.
That's not an answer. It's a yes or no question. Maybe.
You bet, buddy.
I'm just going to turn it over to you. Saves us confusion.
No, take the inning, man. Take the half inning.
Take the half?
Yeah, take
Sure.
it back. Take back your half inning. I stole it from you.
I'm reclaiming my time, I think, as they say in Congress. I don't know. I'm not political at all. I would not know.
No.
First pitch misses high for a ball to Bestie. It's a 1-0 count.
Yeah, I can see you just sitting back, kicking back, watching some C-SPAN.
Yeah, that's what I do in my free time. The 1-0 to Bestie. Misses low for ball 2. Tate Bestie so far in this one has a walk, a run scored, and a single. 1 for 2 in the official scorebook. Also has a ground out to the second baseman. Yankton leads 7-0. 2-0 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3. Bestie most likely has a solid red light here. The big lead and 3-0 count. Lucas Kampshoff on deck. Matthew Sheldon in the hole. They round out the 3-batter minimum for Yankton this half inning. 3-0 gets away from the catcher DeHaan, and that'll be ball 4. Bestie will take first base. That brings Lucas Kampshoff to the plate. Hit by pitch, came around to score a run in his last at-bat. He might be a little upset after being hit by the pitch last time out there. Olsen comes set on the mound. Kampshoff, chopper down the third base line, out of play. Looked like head coach Drew Lawrence was going to Superman take off, try to get that one up in the air as it was 30 feet above his head off the bounce. He leaps tall buildings in a single bound, but I don't know if he's getting up to get that one.
Just shy.
The 0-1 to Kampshoff. Misses the zone for ball 1. Power pitcher versus power hitter.
Yeah, he has to be throwing at least like 500 miles an hour.
It's the unofficial radar gun. This is the kind of matchup that brings fireworks to the game. Olsen's going to throw over to first, make sure Bestie gets back. Don't want him dancing too much over at first. Yankton, even with the lead, is sticking true to form on the base paths. 7-0, they have the advantage in the top of the 6th. The 1-1. Misses inside to Kampshoff, make it a 2-1 count. Matthew Sheldon's on deck. Owen Washon, the pitcher, is in the hole. The 2-1. Swung on and missed. Kampshoff was trying to make a deposit in the Bank of Nebraska.
I'll give you an LOL.
Made me exhale through my nose. 2-2 count to Kampshoff here. See what Olsen's got for him. That pitch misses outside. We got a payoff pitch coming to Kampshoff. Payoff pitch coming. Olsen. This is inside, ball 4. Puts another runner on. Back-to-back walks to start things here in the 6th. Gonna get a quick timeout here. Not an official mound visit. The catcher, DeHaan, just wants to talk to his pitcher, Olsen, on the mound. Matthew Sheldon, 0 for 3 on the day, but he can change that with one good swing of the bat here. Looking for a gap in the outfield. Most likely would score Bestie from second. We'll see how Olsen attacks him on the mound. First pitch, misses low and inside for a ball, 1-0.
Dude, our entire camera moved for a little bit there.
The wind is starting to pick up here. We can see it. Flag standing almost straight out in center field. That thing is weighed down by like a 20-pound boa bag, though, so. Not to challenge Mother Nature, as that one misses for a ball to Sheldon.
But what I'm saying, you see it here. It actually like interesting. That was a good visual for the audio audience.
You see
Or
it,
any
you see
audience,
it,
really.
you see it here. 3-0 pitches. Sheldon is seeing the ball well, and they're all just barely missing the zone. Riska walking the bases loaded right now for Tyler Olson. See if Sheldon's got the green light or the red light. Light was red, and it gives him the green light to first base. He takes the walk on 4 pitches. That brings Owen Wishon to the plate. 3 straight walks to start inning number 6. Loads the bases for Post 12. They already lead this one 7-0. And we're going to get a mound visit here for Sioux Falls West. We'll see if there's a change being made. There's somebody warming up in the bullpen for Sioux Falls, or if this is just a visit on the mound. Infield staying away, so it's just the pitcher, the catcher, and a coach talking here for Sioux Falls Post 15. Yankton leads 7-0 here on the top of inning number 6. Bases are loaded for Owen Wishon at the plate. It's always hard to tell how long these conversations will go. It looks like the umpire from home plate's about to break it up here. Besties on third, Kamshoff on second, Sheldon on first, Owen Wishon at the dish. Easton Fieser on deck, Samuel Goki in the hole. Wishon in this one has 2 walks and a run scored. Both of those walks and the run came in the 4th inning. A 7-run 4th inning. It's the only inning we've seen any runs come across the plate so far in this one. A lot of zeros on the board otherwise. Wishon has a chance to change that here with nobody out in the top of the 6th. Wishon takes strike 1. That one clips the zone. The 0-1. This is low for a ball. It's a 1-1 count now to Wishon. The pitcher who was warming up in the bullpen for Sioux Falls West is coming out of it, so either he's ready to go or they're deciding to let Olson work out of it. I assume he's just ready to go whenever they need him. The 1-1. That one hits the zone. It's a 1-2 count, despite a call of a good eye from someone down below. It's one of those close pitches that just clips. It's a 1-2. Swung on, sent out to right field, and that will drop in fair territory for the base hit. Owen Wishon rounding first, heading to second. 2 runs at least are going to come across. They're sending Sheldon as well. Owen Wishon clears the bases and gives Yankton a 10-0 lead. A 3 RBI double brings home Bestie, Kamshoff, and Sheldon. Yankton leads 10-0 in the top of inning number 6.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That will definitely get her done for Owen Wishon. Yankton now leads 10-0. I believe with run rules, that means if Sioux Falls West doesn't score anything in the bottom half, this will be the last inning.
Yeah, I'm going to confirm that.
If it's the same as the regular season. I know sometimes they switch the rules up on you for the postseason. First pitch to Easton Fieser. This is for a ball. Owen Wishon on second base after that 3 RBI double. Perfectly placed it down the right field line, and then it rolled all the way into the corner near the bullpen on the home team side. Pitch to Fieser, sent down the left field line. That's hooking out of play. To 0, Yankton leads here. It's a 2-1 count now to Fieser. Takes that one, hits the plate on the outer half for strike 2. The 2-2 from Olson. This is the zone, ball 3. Fieser's got a full count to work with. Goki the man on deck. Evan Sirk is in the hole. Nobody down in the inning. 3 runs already coming across. The payoff pitch to Fieser. Fouled back into the net, out of play. Get another payoff pitch here from Olson. Lefty-lefty matchup. He will take it looking for strike 3. Fieser gets sat down on the punch out, and that brings up Samuel Goki, looking to increase Yankton's already sizable lead. 10-0 here in the top of the 6th with the runner in scoring position. Owen Washon on second base. He got there with a 3 RBI double, clearing a bases loaded situation and scoring Tate Bestie, Lucas Kampshoff, and Matthew Sheldon just a few moments ago here in the top half of the 6th. Owen's in there for a strike. 0-1 count to Goki. The 0-1 misses for a ball. Goki's in a 1-1 count now at the plate. Cirque on deck, Goebel in the hole. Gavin Johnson waiting in the wings. That would round out the batting order for Yankton. The 1-1. Misses inside, gets away from the catcher, so Washon's going to scoot to third. And now the 11th run of the ball game is only 90 feet away. And throw has some trouble getting back to Olsen, but it's backed up at second base by Ian Stokes. Heads up play for Stokes. That thing rolled by him or anything over there at second. Washon could have taken off for home. Two-1 on its way outside the zone. Ball 3. 3-1 count now to Goki. Goki takes that one inside for ball 4. It's the 4th walk drawn this half inning for Yankton. They've drawn 11 total this game, have Yankton. Getting on base and then doing their damage from there. Runners at the corners for Evan Cirque, 1 down in the inning. First pitch in there for strike 1. 11 walks and 12 free bases total as Kampshoff was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning as well. Cirque sends this one out to left field. It will be gloved out and left, diving catch made, saving the run as Washon started to take off there as he thought it was going to drop in front of him. Great catch out there in left field by Adler Jensen. The diving stop saves another run and gets the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up Austin Goebel.
Who is running the music? I'm not complaining.
I want to know who picked "Pretty Girls Walk Like This" for Austin Goebel's walk-up song. I wonder if there's a rib in. Is there a rib in there somewhere? Little joke as their throw over to first is not in time for Goki. Beep beep. Beep beep. Oh man, shows a really dated cartoon, but it works. Nah, Looney Tunes are immortal. That one, a little pirouette from Goebel. Someone in the dugouts telling him to wear it. He's letting him know his opinion on it. It's a 1-0 count for Goebel. Oh, pirouette turning into the Barishnikov real quick. Takes a swing at this one and sends it foul near the softball field that's across the road here at Riverside.
Ricochets off a sign into Brayden Butler's windshield. Sorry, buddy.
If it's some. That isn't how physics work. If it hit my windshield is the opposite side of the parking lot.
Sorry, a kid picked it up and threw it at your windshield. Sorry, Brayden Butler.
Oh, it's all right. Sue the kid for damages. It's a 2-1 count. As that one misses outside from Olsen. DeHaan was able to glove it behind the plate.
Maybe he'll give you the $1 for the ball.
I'm going to need several of them. 2-1 count. That one misses the zone as well. Good block by DeHaan. Washon was ready to come home if it got by him. It's a 3-1 count now to Austin Goebel. Gavin Johnson on deck. 2 down in the inning. Runner on first is Goki. Runner on third is Washon. 10-0 Yankton leads here. Looking to punch their ticket to next week's Legion Baseball State Tournament in Brookings. 3-1. Sent out. Similar spot to the last foul ball here. That one gets across the road again, I believe. At least bounced off the road. Counts 3-2. We'll get a payoff pitch. Throw over to first. Not going to get there in time. Just trying to keep Goki honest. Another payoff pitch here from Olsen. That one misses, ball 4. Goebel draws the walk, and that brings Gavin Johnson to the plate with the bases loaded. Second time this half inning, the bases have been loaded. Johnson has a chance to increase this already sizable lead. 10-0 Yankton leads. 2 down in the inning. Johnson pops this one up out of play. I think that's over our heads here in the broadcast booth. Broadcast booth brought to you by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. The 0-1. In there for a strike. It's 0-2. Big thank you to Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923, and Explorers Credit Union. Watch the Coach's Corner show on Saturday mornings in the fall, winter, and spring months. Sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. Discover the difference with explorerscu.com. The 0-2. Swung on a line to the second baseman at 1 hops, gets in and out of the glove. He's able to pick it up and throw it over to first in time to stop the damage. But 3 more Yankton players come across home plate. It is now 10-0. Yankton leads heading into the bottom of inning number 6. Post 12 trying to punch their ticket to the Class A Legion Baseball Tournament. 10-0 your scores. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It most likely is Owen with Sean coming back out on the mound, but he's taking his time in the dugout, so we don't know if there's any changes there. We'll have them for you when we come back, if there is any. 10-0, Yankton leads. This is Post 12 Legion Baseball, KYNT, KYN-TV. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYN-TV. We go to the bottom of the 6th in a 10-0 ball game. We bring in the closer himself, one of the all-time greats.
What does Edwin Diaz have that I don't?
A cool entrance song and a contract with the Mets.
Okay, cool.
But bring in
Other than that, we're pretty much the same.
Bring in one of the all-time greats, Bryce Ladwig, to bring us down the home stretch here. Let me finish the intro before we start talking about Edwin Diaz, or as some Mets fans call him, Ed Luz Diaz.
For those that are wondering what the heck is happening, they're playing Edwin Diaz's what's it called?
Walkout song.
But what's the actual song called?
It's somebody in Timmy Trumpets. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Narco, maybe.
Yankton 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the state tournament for the 2nd straight year, and right away, first pitch, we have the first out, as it's a one-hopper over to Tate Bestie, and that will set down Caleb Goodrow. And that brings up Adler Jensen. So 2 outs away now, Brayden. Last year, Yankton played host. Had a very good chance of making it anyway, but of course they got that bye. Just a little sweeter, I'd say, to punch your ticket.
And it's not like they snuck through the back door to get in with that automatic bid last year. They were the number 3 seed for Yankton Post 12. Coming into the Super Regionals as number 6 this year, so had a good season with a lot of turnover out in the field, and looking like they're going to punch their ticket again.
0-1 count to Goodrow. Goodrow sends it out to center. Goebel comes in for the second out. Yankton 1 out away. Beep, beep. And that brings up Tucker DeHaan. Or does it? No, it actually brings up Grant Prouty, who will be batting for Tucker DeHaan.
Last chance saloon here for Post 15.
Owen Wishawn has done an excellent job on the mound here in this game 2 of this 3-game series.
And one thing I refuse to talk about.
And And a strike on the inside.
It's a good thing, I promise.
No way. I didn't even notice that until right now.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say it. And this one is popped up, and Gavin Johnson working his way for it and is able to grab it. Yankton is going back to the state tournament. Owen Wishon throws a no-hitter on the mound. And wow, what a way to get to the state tournament. Yankton is Brookings bound. That is July 30th through August 3rd. Of course, that double elimination tournament. Yankton will be up in Brookings. Congratulations to Yankton at Post 12. And again, mentioned Owen Wishon throwing a no-hitter in what turns out to be the elimination game of this Super Regional Series. What a performance, Brayden.
It's absolutely an incredible performance, and not only was it a no-hitter, it was almost a perfect game for Owen Wishon. One walk, one hit by pitch. Outside of that, it was perfect game for him on the mound. Ends up with the no-no. Congratulations to him. Great accomplishment for him and his teammates. I know those guys behind him did a great job when balls were put in play, but he got about, 5 strikeouts himself as well on the mound. Nothing more you can say. Just a great performance by Wishon out in the field and this entire Yankton team to win 10-0.
We'll talk to Coach Drew Lawrence in the post game. I'm sure he'll want to talk to his team for a little bit first. So we'll go ahead and take a break. Your Yankton Rexall post game show is around the corner. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Folks, Yankton is heading to Brookings. Let's bring a lot of red up there to the site of this year's state tournament. We'll be back here from KYNT and KYNT TV at Riverside Field.
Yankton Medical Clinic has made convenient care even more convenient for you. They have newly extended hours Monday through Friday, 5 to 8 p.m., Saturday and Sundays noon to 4, with their pharmacy open during these times as well. Appointments recommended, but walk-ins are welcome. When you or your loved ones need care, no matter the time or day, count on Yankton Medical Clinic, now offering extended convenient care hours, providing so much care so close to home.
Isn't it great when things work how they should? Like the award-winning free checking from FNBO. No monthly fees, no minimums, and no overdraft fees, ever. Online, in the app, on the go, or down the street. You be you, and we'll make it easy to bank your way and manage your account. Here's to simple, flexible, and free. Here's to checking that works the way you want it to. Visit FNBO.com to learn more or stop on by. FNBO Free Checking. Member FDIC.
You can get expert eye care in Yankton with Avera Medical Group Wilcoxon Eye Associates. Here, eye diseases and injuries receive the best care because we offer the newest surgical techniques, supported by the best technology. We'd be honored to be on the forefront of your eye care. Learn more by visiting avera.org/Wilcoxon. avera.org/Wilcoxon.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? At First Chiropractic Centers, we have been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports related or it's more gardening, household chores, exercising, or just daily life. If your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. With offices in Yankton, Hardington, Tyndall, and Wagner. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Have your eyes been dry and irritated from all the smoke in the air? Look no further. The doctors at Vision Care Associates are experts in dry eye care and resolution. Say goodbye to constantly trying out the new eye drop you see at the drugstore, hoping for some relief. Our team will work with you to identify the underlying causes of your dry eye and create a personalized treatment plan for you.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
In they come and out they go. That's what's happening at Lewis & Clark Ford with our new 2024 Ford F-150s. I'm Brandon Tykrow. When we get in a newly designed 2024 F-150, they're not sticking around long. Buyers are loving the new engine options, the standard 12-inch display screen, heroic towing capacity, and a packaged version to fit every budget. Stop in and see why the 2024 Ford F-150 is the hottest truck on the market. Lewis & Clark Ford, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
All right, welcome to the Yankton Rexall Postgame Show. Bryce Ladwig alongside Brayden Butler. We are in the broadcast booth, brought to you by the Fairfield by Marriott and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct, 605-653-2250. I think we'll have Coach Drew Lawrence here shortly, Brayden, so if I abruptly cut you off, well, that's why.
If I abruptly get cut off and then you hear some scrambling with my headset, it means I'm giving it to Coach Lawrence.
There you go. Just throw it at him.
There you go.
Good. No, what a performance from Owen Washawn as well. And as I say that, he is walking in. So
say his name and he appears.
Say his name and he appears. Post-game coach interview is brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland at State Farm. As Coach Drew Lawrence of Yankton Post 12 joins us here in the broadcast booth. Coach, looks like you're going to be busy next week. Congratulations.
Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, looks like we got to play some more baseball.
Yeah, so second year in a row in the state tournament, and just what a way to do it, to come in. Obviously, the best of 3 series, needed to win the one, took care of business in this game. Offensively, big game for Yankton, but of course, start with a no-hitter by Owen Washawn. That kind of helps the situation.
Yeah, it's pretty, I mean, it's unbelievably impressive what he was able to do today. Not that that's different than anything he's done all year, except he hasn't been feeling well. So we didn't know if he was going to play in this tournament. And so, we've been in constant communication. I told him I was going to be a little annoying to him, and I asked him about every 4 hours how he was feeling. So he was under the weather today and was still able to do what he did, which makes it even more unbelievable. We'll call this his Jordan game, I guess.
Yeah, when you have these situations and big moments like this, it's kind of hard to dive into X's and O's. So I guess I'll just ask you what was your message to the team immediately following this?
Just that this was our goal. We had a goal after the spring season of what we were going to do, and I'm just proud of them. Wins and losses isn't everything, but obviously we want to get to the state tournament, and having good kids and good players is the foremost, most important to me, and having good kids and good players that are also good baseball players is just an added bonus. So I'm proud of them. Coaches all told them we were proud of them, and that they played a good series.
Yeah. What's the weekend looking like ahead then? Just kind of a light weekend for the team?
You know what? I don't know.
Let's write it all out.
I don't like to, put the cart before the horse, or however they say it. I didn't like to do that. So there hasn't been a lot of planning on my end as far as what would happen after these games. So we'll figure that all out today or tonight. I'm sure the boys are going to get together and hang out and have some fun. And so we'll then worry about tomorrow.
Well, we'll be up in Brookings, Coach, and we'll see you up there. and really looking forward to it. I know you have a lot of people that want to congratulate you, so we will get you out of this booth. So again, congratulations from us, and we'll see you up in Brookings.
Yep, appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Drew Lawrence, and we will actually bring back Brayden Butler here on the post-game show, and always appreciate Coach Drew Lawrence joining us, and just very happy Coach Lawrence, as you might expect, Brayden.
Oh, yeah, it has to be expected. You mentioned there I was standing off to the side, but I still caught the interview. Owen Washon flu game on the mound in his Jordan era, or whatever the kids are calling him these days. But a great game for him. Didn't even know he was under the weather. Couldn't show it out there on the mound. He looked like his usual self out there.
The Bryce Ladwig Douglas era. Do you remember that?
The Bryce Ladwig Douglas era. Yeah, when you were, it was like 15 minutes before pregame for Douglas basketball. You looked at me and said, "You might need to call this. I just want you to be sure." I'm like, "Okay, whatever you need. I'm here."
What a performance, not just from Owen Washon, but the entire team. And second year in a row that we'll call Yankton baseball in the state tournament. And, of course, we'll be up there, already going to be covering the entire tournament the way it is. Things will be a little bit different up there. We'll have different sponsors. We'll have different kind of flow of things, a little shorter pre and post. And probably no interviews with any of the coaches, including Coach Lawrence, because we're trying to cover it as a whole in a 30,000-foot view of the entire tournament. But, of course, you and I will be on the call for the Yankton game. So that will still remain the same, Brayden.
Yeah, and, it's different outlook for us covering all those games and trying to get them all done the same way as much as possible. It's a great opportunity for KYNT TV, the brand, the company as a whole, with Riverfront Broadcasting. For the brand. I'm always doing it for the brand here. It's a great opportunity for us to get to go up there and show the product that we can put on. I think we did a great job last year in Yankton. Taking it on the road is going to be interesting, but I think we can do a good job up there.
Stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. All right, so we go over here, and people are just texting me right now. Okay, here we go. I start with the pitchers, and taking the loss will be Kiso for Sioux Falls West. 3 1/3, 3 hits, 7 runs. They were all earned 6 walks. Tyler Van Rockel came in relief, pitched 2/3 of an inning. 1 hit, 1 walk, and then Tyler Olson really came in. He had 1 really good inning and then 1 rough one, Brayden. 2 innings pitched, 1 hit, 3 runs. They were all earned, 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. And then Owen Washon, 6 innings pitched, no hits, of course, which of course equal no runs, and just 1 walk. He was 1 walk and 1 hit by pitch away from a perfect game. And all that coming to find out that he wasn't feeling the best. And that makes it even more special for him and this post-12 team. Offensively for Yankton, Tate Bestie 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Lucas Kampshoff over 2, 2 runs, an RBI and a walk. Matthew Sheldon over 3 with a run scored and a walk. Owen Washon 1 for 2 with a run scored and 4 RBI and 2 walks. I didn't even ask him about the 4 RBIs. So sorry. Just so focused on your no-hitter.
Oh, yeah, Owen Washon, no-hitter, 4 RBI, and he wasn't feeling well. No, I'm not going to say, hey, maybe you should just keep not feeling well if you're going to play like this. But, Owen Washon, hope he gets better, because if he's at 100% for the tournament, if he's playing like this at, a half tank, let's see what he can be doing next week.
2 for 4 was Easton Feeser, 1 run scored, 2 RBI. Samuel Goki 1 for 3, 1 RBI and a walk. Evan Sirk over 3 with a run scored and a walk. Austin Goebel 0 for 1 with a run scored and 3 walks. Beep, beep. And then Gavin Johnson 0 for 3, 1 run scored and 1 walk. Let's get to our awards of the game. We'll start with our defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. Owen Washon, you throw a no-hitter, no matter what, you're a defensive player of the game. And what else can you really say about it? Except that he is also our offensive player of the game, brought to you by Hy-Vee. There's a helpful smile in every aisle. We tried never to double down, but this was the Owen Washon game.
This was the Owen Washon legacy game for sure. He's, this is one of the things you're going to take this memory with you for a while. The day is like, I pitched a no-hitter and had 4 RBI at the plate while I was under the weather. You're going to tell your kids about that one someday. But Owen Washon, great game for him all around, more than deserving of both offensive and defensive player of the game.
All right, Brayden, do we have some results from around?
I have results every series except Sioux Falls East. I couldn't find results for them. So that is would that be the 4-12 matchup, I believe, Sioux Falls East against Harrisburg Maroon. I don't have results for them. But I do have results for every other series, and every other series is final. They all ended 2-0 in the series. Harrisburg Gold defeated Rapid City Post 320, 21-4 in their second game to win that series 2-0. Rapid City Post 22 shut out Huron 13-0 for a 2-0 series victory. The Renner Royals had a 13-0 win to take the 2-0 win in the series. That was over Spearfish. I forgot to write it down, but I believe it was Spearfish. Watertown took a 3-0 win over Pierce, so they take that series 2-0. And Brandon Valley, the lone upset so far, because we don't have the finals from Sioux Falls East confirmed yet. I couldn't find those anywhere. But Brandon Valley upset Aberdeen 3-2 to take that series 2-0. So the 9-seed Brandon Valley is the only high seed so far to advance to the state tournament next week with their 3-2 win.
And that's a dangerous high seed there in Brandon Valley.
That is a dangerous Brandon Valley team. They always say, they got a pitcher who's going to Notre Dame, but they got a good rotation all around, and when those bats get hot, they are a very, very dangerous team. Brandon Valley, not one to sleep on, even coming in as the 9 seed for the state tournament.
And we'll have that bracket for you hopefully tomorrow morning is the plan I'm hearing. Maybe tonight, who knows, but more than likely tomorrow morning we'll have that for you, and I'll post it on our socials, or I'll tell Brayden to post it. And
and if they have the bracket out in the morning, you'll hear it on the Sports Report. I know. Yep. I'm the one doing the morning show. I will put it there.
Yeah. Our very own Brayden Butler. And I don't really know us to go from here except for schedule preview. The Brookings State Tournament. That's August 30th through August 3rd. Yankton, we don't know when they'll play, but they'll play day one, of course. It's a double elimination tournament, so they're guaranteed 2 games up in Brookings. That schedule preview brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance is helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they will help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Thanks to Daniel Dykstra, our KYNT studio producer. And final words from Brayden Butler.
What a season so far. It's not over yet. We're heading to the state tournament, but this has been a really fun baseball year as we closed the book on Riverside Field for us here in KYNT and KYNTV. From high school all the way through Legion, this has been a lot of fun. Great team out there on the field. Coach Lawrence, always great to talk to when he comes up here in the booth. So it's been a lot of fun to cover this team this year. I'm glad we get to cover at least 2 more games up in the state tournament in Brookings.
Yeah, and a very, very special thanks to our sponsors making this broadcast possible. I say a very, very because, of course, the Brookings tournament, the state tournament, will be a little bit different with sponsorships. We're contracted out to run that entire tournament. So majority, actually, none of these sponsors will be heard from at the state tournament on our airwaves, but I want to say I appreciate all of our sponsors all season, the high school season, the Legion season. Without your support, we can't do these broadcasts and really just try to enrich the lives of these student athletes, and it's something we really love doing. So sincere thank you from us to you, and of course to you, the listener or viewer on KYNT and KYNTV, Yankton's home team and stream. Make sure you tune in. Hopefully for multiple games, but especially the Yankton games up in Brookings this next week. Until then, I'm Bryce Ladwig for Brayden Butler. We'll see you up in Brookings.
This has been a presentation of Yankton Post 12 Legion Baseball on KYNT. Yankton Post 12 would like to thank their team sponsor, First Dakota National Bank. For more than 150 years, they've been providing South Dakota families and businesses with personalized banking services. This has been Yankton Post 12.